Minchin. That is quite exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Tom!
Hey, I'm basically going to be taking on the slightly pretentious role of performance poet. Yeah, so to do this little piece, I'm going to take on a role which, for copyright reasons, is called Tim. And Tim is different from me in that he doesn't wear a scarf, so...
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, Tim.
Yeah, one of the things people don't really know about me is that, I write poetry, yeah. So, the main reason I write poetry is to get feelings out in the open. So, yeah, this is a piece I wrote called Angry. Brackets. Feet. So, sometimes I get a bit angry, but you couldn't tell. No, you couldn't tell unless you look real closely. Yeah, sometimes I get a bit angry, but it's alright. Yeah, it's alright, because I keep it out of sight. Inside. Deep inside. I breastfed till I was 9. Which my doctor says is fine, and he also says I deal with anger better if I wrote about myself in a poem or a letter. So, my mother was a stupid bitch, caring lady. She taught me all I know, although I was a little slow. She never gave up. She never let me slut down, although she spent a lot of time at the neighbour's house when my dad was out of town. I didn't walk till I was 7 or talk till I was 10, but neither did Napoleon, according to my quack fucking doctor, who has certificates and frames to substantiate his dodgy fucking claims. My father left my mother for the love of a poontang nother. And I have a bastard brother, who I've never really known because my dad moved up to Queensland and he doesn't have a bullshit you fat fuck phone. In primary school I had trouble making ashtrays friends. An issue which has become something of a trend, the origin of which I cannot pretend does not perplex me, although my quack fucking doctor says it's cool and the loads of fat pricks, shut up, I'm not fat, kids at school have problems with communication, and of course some medication would be wise and combined with more honest self-expression could help me with my issues with emotional repression, and at $180 a session I think I'll take the thieving fat bastard chap's advice. So, I quite like porn, photography, and books on guns history, and when I grow up I want to be a politician. Vet. And I like to think that as I get older I'm more in control of my violent tendencies, and when I die, I'll have no regrets. And I feel that all this writing is really puffy, exciting, and my doctor would be proud because I'm a lot less angry and I'm saying stuff out loud and I'm letting anger out, like today in our last session when I taught a lesson because he said I'm not progressing, said I wasn't moving forward, so I said, well, let's see how you move without your fucking legs. So I tied him to his chair and I pulled out my machete and I listened to him beg and then I cut his fucking feet off. And while he lay there bleeding, I used his feet to kick him in the head. I hope you'll enjoy that slightly macabre rendition.
Look at him.